my fellow fighters, and the people of the world. Today, I have very deep, shocking, and scary information I want to share with you guys. These information relate to the chief whip of the MK party, Madam Colleen Makhubele. Based on the allegations and the news, we see that the MK party members of parliament don't want her anymore in the party, or don't want her anymore to be leading in parliament, because she's an autocratic leader. She's bossy. She wants things to be done her way, and she doesn't want the parliament of MK party to exercise democracy when it comes to opinion sharing. So they also disagree with her stance on Israel. And if you don't understand what that means, I have something very shocking I need you guys to observe. Observe this.
I think we've heard a lot about Israel from the biblical perspective. And it's important that we also speak to the normal person and also to the politicians of this nation. In the book of Exodus, I think it's chapter 1, the Bible tells us that there arose a king who did not know about Joseph and what Joseph had done to the nation of Egypt. And I want to take it further to say there also arose a generation at the time who did not know about Joseph and his contribution. In this nation, we are suffering the same fate. There has arisen a generation that does not understand the contribution of the Jewish people in this nation. We have a generation of people that are wearing scarves because there's money attached behind it. But they have forgotten where we come from. I looked through the history books. I'm yet to find where Palestine, PLO, has contributed to this struggle. You can correct me if you are historians. I've paged through my understanding of our forefathers, from Nelson Mandela, from Chief Albert Lutuli, Walter Sisulu, all those that were in exile, the Chris Hannis, all those that went to fight the Kontowe Sizwe. I'm waiting to hear about PLO and how they have assisted the people of South Africa. In 1955, when the Congress of the People said, I was very pleasantly surprised to understand when the Congress of the People, where we get our name COPE.
I hope you paid attention, right? The news, I'm sure everywhere you go, the news are saying the MPs of the MK party don't want her anymore because of her stance on Israel. That's her stance on Israel. That speech, she was giving it when she still used to be the president of SARA, the leader of SARA. Do you guys remember her political party, SARA? That's the speech she gave in one of their, I don't know if it was meetings or some party funding or something. I don't want to lie, but it's something like that. So the MK party members of parliament are not happy that this woman has stance on Israel. She's not even willing to change it to accommodate the MK party. So she's continuously choosing Israel over Umkhonto weSizwe's stance on Palestine. But I want to read something to you guys so we can also dive deep into understanding. I want you guys to watch this. It says, COPE era as Johannesburg Council Speaker. In November 2023, while still part of COPE, Makhubele publicly declared her support for Israel. She criticized South African politicians supporting Palestine, accusing them of being bought, and stated this Congress of the People will stand with Israel. These remarks sparked controversy, prompting COPE's leadership to distance themselves, stating her views were not officially party policy, which remains pro two-state solution. So what you just read there, she used to be in COPE. She used to be in COPE. It says here she used to be one of the Johannesburg Council speakers. in the councils. She used to be the speaker in Johannesburg, representing COPE in 2023, before she went and started her own political party to contest the elections for 2024. So COPE distanced themselves too from her. The same way the MK party is trying to distance themselves from her for her stance on Israel is the same way COPE distanced themselves from her. So it wouldn't be the first time a political party distanced itself from her. I just wanted to give you clarity on that and make you understand this is not the first time. Even for people who are feeling sorry for her, it's not the first time this is happening. So I want you guys to also read this with me. It says here, Sarah and MKP shift. After her COPE expulsion, she led the formation of the South African Rainbow Alliance, SARA. Allegations surfaced, e.g. via Scroller.Africa, that SARA was funded by the Jews to champion an anti-Palestinian agenda, painting her as anti-Palestinian and pro-Israel. Later, she joined the Umkhonto weSizwe Party, MKP. That party has publicly supported pro-Palestinian actions, including backing marches calling for sanctions on Israel and labeling Israel an apartheid state. However, there is no direct quote from Makhubele herself on the party's current stance post-joining. So there is no direct quote in public of her supporting Israel. But it seems in the secret meetings, in the caucus in parliament, she's been very vocal in support of Israel. That's why it says, that's why all the articles are saying, MKP members of parliament are saying they don't stand with their chief whip on the stance of Israel. And she's not willing to change that stance. So that means in private caucus meetings of the MK party, she still choose to retain those sentiments or those beliefs that she's pro-Israel and everything. But one question I have though for the MK party is, why were they so quick to accept everyone without vetting the type of people who are coming to their party? Without vetting the reputation of these people when it comes to ideological standing on certain things. They were so quick to call people Aswabizi, Wazela, come and unite with us. And all of those people today are the ones who are causing problems for their party. And they expect us to feel sympathy for them. And it's like, but you put yourself in a situation like this where you even escalated these women to be a party chief whip in parliament, knowing very well when she was in COPE, why COPE distanced themselves from her. When she started the party, the rumors of the party being funded by Israel allegedly. The MK party knew that, but they still accepted her. So now, who is the problem here? The MK party or Madam Colleen Makhubele? I will leave that one to you guys watching and observing. But it is what it is, guys. I thank you very much. Danko.